Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. We're talking about God, creation, Genesis, and the question is, can a Christian be a scientist? This is coming from Creation versus Evolution, what I consider the best introductory volume to creation science in existence by a scientist. Arlo Molenpaul had a Doctor of Science in chemistry and worked in the field for quite a long time. Very brilliant man, very kind man, godly man, and went to his reward. So can a Christian be a scientist? Now, I will say Dr. Henry Morris has a book out, Men of Science, Men of God. And then in the back of like the Henry Morris Study Bible, he's got a list of all these Christian scientists, you know, with Isaac Newton and Francis Bacon on down the line. And so this leads us even to today, that there are many eminent scientists who are creationists, in James Tour and Stephen Meyer and Michael Behe and on and so forth. I can never think, there was a guy in the 60s, primarily, he had 3 PhDs and he was considered to be one of the great scientists in the world. I think he's from the UK. His name had a hyphen in it. I can never recall his name. But, you know, so not only did the foundations of modern science, that God made laws that could be repeatable and testable, and that you could think God's thoughts after him, but scientists today, many are Christians. Even like Francis Collins, whose name's kind of in ill repute now in a lot of circles, and he never really became a creationist per se, but he did become maybe somewhat of an intelligent designer, which I've made videos like, what's the difference? I think I have years ago. What's the difference between intelligent design and creation, and on and on. So can a Christian be a scientist? Johannes Kepler, of course, the founder of physical astronomy, and his first serious scientific treatise, The Mystery of the Universe, closed with a magnificent hymn of praise to the Creator, and on. Robert Boyle, it goes through Isaac Newton, who I love to study, enjoy reading. Michael Faraday cages are real popular now. He was a big time Christian of some sort. I mean, like intense. And then it goes into like Gregor Mendel, Lord Calvin, James Maxwell, Carolus Linnaeus. You still use Linnaean classifications today. We mentioned Francis Bacon. Samuel Morse, who gave us a telegraph. He was also like a real big anti-Illuminati guy. So yes, it is very possible for Christians to be scientists, and I've heard of instances of somewhat overt discrimination based on belief systems, and on and so forth. But so what are the benefits of science to mankind? I like what Molenpaul says this. So there's a big move to demean science now. We shouldn't. Electricity, lights, washers, dryers, microwaves, dishwashers, disposals, garage door openers, motion detection lights, automatic sprinklers, elevators, automobiles, trains, airplanes. He has videos on here. You can tell this is a dated book a little bit. Telegraph, telephones, cell phones, internet, you know, remote controls, scanners, laser printers, plastics, fabric, shoe soles, PVC pipes, fertilizers, insecticides, seedless fruits, hairspray, shampoo, deodorants, all types of medicine, pain reducers, x-rays, blood thinners, blood pressure reducers. And so the average lifespan has risen from about 30 in 1750 to over 70 now. Some of this is a result of medical science, and you know, planes, trains, automobiles. So there's a lot of benefits, and yes, Christians can get into this, and I think they should. And you know, I think there's even more and more colleges that are coming out and being colleges with overt creation type methods. The Discovery Institute's very good, and they're amazing stuff. There's also a Frenchman and I can't recall his name. You can tell this is not, there was a time in my life I studied this a lot. And so it's not in the forefront of my mind. I just felt like it was important to reemphasize the fact that God's creator, and maybe drop some breadcrumbs to lead us into 100% belief in God as creator, and just how things, organization, chaos doesn't breed order, the second law of thermodynamics. A Big Bang, where was the Big Bang? What did the primeval atom or the singularity rest upon? Space and time was in the Big Bang. What's the mechanism of explosion? How did something so small have so much matter in it? Why isn't the expansion of the universe going in the ways that it should? Why are the various galaxies shaped the way they are, moving in the ways they are when it shouldn't in the space of a vacuum? On and so forth. That just because God created the heaven and the earth. So, hey, we'll talk with you later. Let's keep talking about this. Glad you're here. God bless. Bye-bye.